Team for today's Western Conference matchup. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf. And of course, Rudy Gobert, they will definitely miss his contributions.
Well, as fans, as teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all he brings to the table. But I like what the trade does for him, and I bet it helps him right off the bat. I mean, it also is going to help him long term.
Well, you know, we'll see, because you don't make a change this drastic without having a period of adjustment. So you may be right. We'll see how long it takes and whether this new look roster can gel.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Will Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Laverne in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Withy. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Good!
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Screened by Fareed. Here's Barton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. We played just over a minute here in the first. Withy kicks to Hayward. They set the pick. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. The 7-footer falls. And Denver has possession. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great, great win for them.
A ton of fun to watch, whether you were talking about it or a fan. I mean, that was a great, great game.
And here are the Nuggets now. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Chandler outside. Over in the corner, Moutier gets the 3-pointer to fall. Moutier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
Kicks it to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And it's 6 points for Freak.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Denver shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fareed setting the pick for Moutier. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Utah leading. Freak dishes to Favors. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their 3-point shooting this past month. The Jazz, number 1.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
And that one's good, Barton. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Freak. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Moutier pass to Barton. Moutier kicks to Fareed. And the rejection by Favors. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. They grab their own miss. Here's Withy. And that one no good to start him off on the night. The Nuggets trail. Laverne passes to Fareed. Moutier kicks to Laverne. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Laverne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The pass to Favors. Hayward against Chandler. Hayward outside. Passes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Chandler with the rebound. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. In our conversation, we went over some of the difficulties they face against this team. Remember, they've yet to win a game against them this season in 3 tries. And a big part of it, he said, is just their interior defense. He went on to say they don't give you many easy buckets inside. So we've got to hit some jumpers when given the opportunity. Kevin, let's see how that perimeter attack goes.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
And he gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Hayward. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Barton. And it's denied. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Favors sets the pick for Sessions. Hayward goes in. Here's Withy. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Withy's got his first points in this one.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Now, here's Moutier. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Over in the corner, Chandler. That 3 off the mark. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And Utah has possession. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Withy. Alec Burks is out there with Favors. And it's Hood in at the shooting guard position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So he gets them both. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid work on the floor. He finished with 13 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. His output helped his team stay hot as they have been playing some great team ball of late.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Here's Harris after the basket by Utah. Billis. Burks pulls it in.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
To the left wing. Here's Hood, guarded by Harris. 5 on the clock. A floater, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot to stop the drought. Harris misses.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Pass to Withy. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot on.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jokic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Moutier, who's checked in for the Nuggets. And he's good on the second. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. And Favors kicks to Burks. Back to Favors. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. The baseline jumper goes down. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Hayward goes in. Here's Burks. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. At the elbow, it's Harris from 13. Burke grabs the miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Right side Favors. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Johnson's shot is off.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Burke with it, picked up by Harris. Burke with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good by Favors. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now, Moutier. And another miss by Denver. And here's Exum. Outside Favors. There's the dish to Burks. Hayward with a screen for Burks. Out to Hayward. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Here's Jokic. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Hayward's got space. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. Hayward's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Favors. And we finished one half of basketball. Utah out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-3 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in...
All right, fans, I want him.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. I'll start with what's been a solid offensive effort for us. We're shooting the ball well because we're not trying to do too much. If the shot hasn't been there, you guys haven't forced it. Good work. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that double.
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Jazz dancer.
Well, a good one here for Freak. He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Moutier out there with Will Barton. And it's Laverne in at the 5, home in the paint. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. Fifth on the list, Gordon Hayward.
And there are some smooth strokes among that group, guys. I mean, just effortless perfection when they are at the stripe.
And I think that allows them to be really ultra aggressive driving the lane, which is exactly what a coach wants. And
That happened.
Yeah.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man, oh man, was that
And no
fun.
doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Jazz leading by 6. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Withy. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Hayward. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Good on both. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Mudiay dishes to Barton. Now here's Mudiay. He's covered by Sessions. No one near Mudiay as he lets it go. And Denver again with the bucket.
The Jazz with the timeout.
Chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. 7th in steals, 9th in free throw percentage. And they also rank right there in the top.
Their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
And Sessions kicks to Withy. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Screen by Fareed. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Mudiay.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And Sessions kicks to Withy. Dishes it to Sessions. There's the pick. Back to Hayward. 4 on the clock. Figures with a screen on Fareed. Cuts off the pass. Martin passes to Mudiay. Feeds to Laverne. Chandler outside. Martin. The rebound by Withy. Withy's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Mudiay dishes to Chandler. To the paint, got a piece of it. Off the pick, and the dunk by Fareed.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
Chandler a screen. Here's Barton. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Hayward kicks to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Move the ball. Stick it
To the middle. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nurkic can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how?
Weeks checked in for Utah. 1:29 left to play in the third. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Jazz leading by 8. Burks with it. Picked up by Harris. Burks kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Withy. Burks, the pass to Freak. He dishes it to Withy. 5 to shoot. Burks kicks to Freak. Offensive rebound. Withy gets the bucket. Withy's got 4 points this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Chandler outside. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. So here's Burks. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out left to the wing. Here's Freak. Now, here's Burks. Freak sets a screen for Burks. Off the pick. Can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Barton. Freak in at shooting guard. Withy is out there with Favors. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Burks in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's blocked.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And that one's good. 14 points for Freak. The Nuggets trail by 10. The feed to Laverne. He kicks to Fareed. To the middle. Denver passing it around. Barton, no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Kicks it to Laverne. Over to the wing. Goes up at the stripe. And that one's good. Barton.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Ladies and gentlemen, your jazz dancers.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Utah with the ball. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Sessions dishes to Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah. Freak.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Barton. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And taken away by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Johnson's got the ball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. No good on the free throw. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Wesley Johnson. No good on the second free throw.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
Freak with it. Harris is there. Chandler with the steal. The pass to Barton from 13. And again, Denver no good. Jazz leading by 7. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Freak passes to Favors. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Barton. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Barton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide-open jumper.
And Sessions kicks to Withy. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Burks with it. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Burks. And a switcher also for Denver. Moutier's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Hayward. Here's Sessions. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball. In for the Nuggets.
Freak kicks to Sessions. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Withy. There's the dish to Sessions. Clock at 6. Hayward on the wing. It's Freak, top of the key. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now, Moutier. Utah with the rebound. Withy's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hayward outside. Favors with the screen. Sessions dishes to Favors. Pass to Freak. Takes a 3. Barton with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Hayward passes to Sessions. Freak kicks to Hayward. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. The Jazz with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And here's Moutier. Tries from 10. Hayward with some nice D.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Favors with the screen. Out to Hayward. Pass to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, the lead. Like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Dishes it to Freak. Favors at the elbow. And the basket good. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Panescu. Drills it from outside.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Jazz, Gordon Hayward.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Tries a 3 off the inbound, sinks it, and now they trail by just 4.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Both teams will make substitutions. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
But they'll get another chance. Chandler outside. Barton in the corner. And there's the pass to Jokic. Here's Moutier. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they needed to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for
That's what's up. Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Oh, word? That's what's up. Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2017.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. The Bucks made the move to acquire Michael Carter-Williams. He had some big moments for them so far. Jason Kidd wants to mold him as their point guard of the future. Do you see that working out, Kenny?
I think it could work out. You know why? Because he plays like his coach a little bit. You know, he has a similar style of play, and hopefully he could have a career like Jason Kidd. That would be great. But he looks to make plays first for his teammates and then himself second. But if he develops his jump shot, that will be the difference.
No, he's what I
The crowd is assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. And, of course, Ramon Sessions getting settled in, really clicking.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-up, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, and also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at 4. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Jazz with possession here. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. And that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
We'll go to Dorisburg, who spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Burke dishes to Withy. Now here's Burke. Carter Williams covering. Favors against Parker. And a wide open look for Freak. That misses off the backboard. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 15. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Burke kicks to Favors. Now here's Burke. Jazz passing it around. And Hayward gets it to go.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Burke kicks to Favors. Favors sets the pick for Hayward. Back to Favors. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Hayward against Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another basket for Milwaukee. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Burke kicks to Withy. They set the pick. Burke, the pass to Freak. He feeds it to Hayward. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Withy. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Parker. 9-point game his last outing. The Bucks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Middleton. A different look for Utah. Here's Carter Williams. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is out there with Thornton. And it's Monroe in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Burks. Out to Hayward. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Bucks have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's Mack. He kicks it to Withy. Burks with it. That's good. Burks has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
You know, his game is all about speed, Kevin. You saw there how fast he can shake loose for an easy basket.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. There's the dish to Monroe. Parker, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets really delivered. He ended with 17 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. He led the charge in what was another win from a team that is really firing on all cylinders. They hope to keep it going, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's Matt after the basket by Milwaukee.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Gordon Hayward. Over the last month, getting it done. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a ton of shots to rack up points.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Bucks trail. Here's Carter Williams. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You look at the Raptors. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Milwaukee. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Bucks are, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
Now, here's Burks. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Now the feed to Witham. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Carter Williams. Makes it off the glass. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And here is Carter Williams after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hayward passes to Freak. Milwaukee with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, the other thing they've been able to do in the early going is to get to the free throw line
and the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I definitely can't find any fault with the way we shot the basketball. Our shot selection has been just like I hoped it would be. We're putting up some very efficient numbers, gentlemen. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 13 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Freak is out there with Burke, and it's Withy in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. The shot no good. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz leading by 3. And here's Freak. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now, Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Burke dishes to Favors. Out to Hayward. Favors with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hayward passes to Favors. That's good. Favors has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Bucks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Monroe right side, and that one's good. Monroe's got his first bucket in this one.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Parker. Drops in the breakaway layup. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Shot from the wing. The shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Marcus Thornton on the wing. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Monroe's shot is good.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here's Freak. Rejected by Monroe. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe.
Substitution. Raul Neto.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 2. Here's Freak. Rebound by Parker.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Here's Monroe. No luck. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Feeds it to Freak. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Monroe right side. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Monroe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Freak to stop the run. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Those are chances